Welcome to the 32 Paths of Wisdom, the end of Sefer Yetzirah, and we are in Wisdom Path 16. The 16th path is the triumphal or internal intelligence, so called because it is the pleasure of the glory, beyond which is no other glory like to it. And it is called also the paradise prepared for the righteous. The 17th path is the disposing intelligence which provides faith to the righteous, and they are clothed with the Holy Spirit by it, and it is called the foundation of excellence in the state of higher things. The 18th path is called the house of influence, by the greatness of whose abundance the influx of good things upon created things is increased. And from the midst of the investigation, the arcana, hidden senses, are drawn forth, which dwell in the shade, in its shade, and which cling to it from the cause of all causes. The 19th path is the intelligence of all the activities of the spiritual beings, and is so called because of the affluence diffused by it from the most high blessing and most exalted sublime glory. The 20th path is in the intelligence of the will, and is so called because it is the means of preparation of all and each created being, and by this intelligence the existence of the primordial wisdom becomes known. The 21st path is the intelligence of conciliation, and is so called because it receives the divine influence which flows from it, its benediction upon all and each existence. The 22nd path is the faithful intelligence, and is so called because by it spiritual virtues are increased, and all dwellers on earth are nearly under its shadow. The 23rd path is the stable intelligence, and it is so called because it has the virtue of consistency among all numerations. The 24th path is the imaginative intelligence, and it is so called because it gives a likeness to all the similitudes which are created in the like manner similar to the harmonious elegances. The 25th path is the intelligence of probation, or is tentative, and is so called because it is the primary temptation by which Creator, blessed be He, trieth all righteous persons. The 26th path is called renovating intelligence because the Holy Elohim, blessed be He, renews by it all the changing things which are renewed by the creation of the world. The 27th path is the exciting intelligence, and it is so called because by it is created the intellect of all created things under the highest heaven, and the excitement of emotion of them. The 28th path is the natural intelligence, and is so called because through it is consummated and perfected the nature of every existent being under the orb of the sun in perfection. The 29th path is the corporal intelligence, so called because it forms every body which is formed beneath the whole set of worlds and the incitement of them. The 30th path is the collecting intelligence, and it is so called because astrologers deduce from it the judgment of the stars and of the celestial signs and the perfections of their science according to the rules of their revolutions. Astrologers maybe read astronomers. The 31st path is the perpetual intelligence, and why is it so called? Because it regulates the motions of the sun and the moon according to the rules of their revolutions. The 31st path is the perpetual intelligence. Oh, we did that. The 32nd path is the administrative intelligence, and it is so called because it directs and associates in all their operations the 7 planets, even of all of them in due courses. This is the end of Sefer Yetzirah.